Okay, I'm going to show you two versions of Bambi. I'm going to show you the DVD release first. As you know, I actually did a review, I think, on this, and this is Bambi on DVD and Bambi 2 on the DVD box set. We Brits are so lucky, to have this as a collector set. I guess we are. Since I'm from the UK, was able to get this in asda's. But the funny thing was, when I bought this in asda's, it was actually there was only these in the store. I was only looking for the first one, but I didn't realise how good the second one turned out. It was just as good as the first one, you know, because it says, and it is true. It's, you know, if I can just, I don't know, if I take this out of here and show you that, you know, it says on the bottom here, on Bambi 2, right, it says Heartwarming as the original, which is true. It is as heartwarming as the original. It's just as good as the original. There's no rant against this. I loved Bambi, you know. I never really had them on DVD. I never owned them on VHS, but I loved the movies. Used to watch it on Sky. Sometimes they would air on TV, and you know, put it on for my sister, I think. You know, renting the videos out. I really love Bambi, especially since Bambi 2 does not have an image of the actual art in it, but Bambi does have a little bit of art in it, which is kind of cool because, after all, it's a cute little Bambi, cute Bambi character. I actually think people may ask this question: is Bambi supposed to be a female reindeer or not reindeer? Sorry, what do you call them? Deers, or a male? I don't think. And I said he was male, and my brother said it correct. Is most people think it's a female, but it's not. It's actually male, and finally got it right. So yeah, that's Bambi and Bambi 2 on DVD. There's not much extras on this as it was on the Blu-ray. I don't know why that is though. And I'll tell you something I like about Bambi on Blu-ray. Now, what I like about this is that they put on the side available on PlayStation 3, Blu-ray and Blu-ray players. That is good, because I have a PS3 and I have a Blu-ray player, and I use the Blu-ray player a lot more than I do in my PlayStation 3, because I'm a little worried that the drive will break down or something. I get a little worried about the drive, you know, so yeah. I like to keep my drive alive, you know, on my PlayStation 3, since I do like the two consoles. I like the Xbox 360 and I like the PS3. They're both good consoles in my opinion. Again, this is Bambi. I do like this one, but at the same time, if we go into it, oh, this one's got more images on it. I know it's only half, but I think that's basically because they wanted to make sure you knew which was the DVD and Blu-ray. So I think that's the reason why. I think it's to do with the confusion between Blu-ray and DVD. Because when I was watching Ryu, or whatever, the bird, you know, the bird character, and No, it wasn't the book character. It was the actual place, isn't it? You know, and I was watching it and I didn't realise I shoved the DVD in there, and because it was completely imaged on the case, I was like, I want to watch it on Blu-ray, not a DVD. You know, but I wasn't bad at it, you know, I was a little shocked. It was a good film though, so, you know. Bambi 2, just as good as the first one. I wouldn't say that this is rubbish, or I wouldn't say, you know, this was better than the first one. It's just as good as this one. I like them both, you know, because they're both just as good as each other. I loved both Bambis, you know. I like this one a lot better than the casework and that, and I like the way they kind of squish the image on there so that they can actually make room, and also the confusion, like I said, Blu-ray, Bambi on it. So yeah, like I was saying, it would have been nicer to watch pixelated films on Blu-ray as well as cartoons or films on Blu-ray, or animated films as they are called. More of a modern word rather than cartoon. Cartoon was an old-fashioned word, really. Animated is a proper word for it. I like this because it's got more extras, more features, and it's down to earth. What I like about the DVD though, this is what I was on about with Lion King when I was doing a little rant on it. It wasn't a huge rant, but this is what I'm on about with the DVD look. You know, what they managed to put it on the Bambi case, but on the Lion King they didn't. They just sort of added yellow and no diamond in the middle. I like how Bambi did it. You know, this is how it should be on the DVD. And yes, I understand there's a big artwork on the case. Yeah, there is actually a bit of artwork on the case of Lion King, but you gotta give him credit for doing this. This is what I want. You know, if you can actually do it that way, it would be a lot easier. Because then people would say, oh, this is a newer version, and it's not an old version. But they might get a little confused and say, oh, that's Platinum Edition. Yeah, you know, because the way they did Lion King confused me a little. But I love Lion King, but 2 was a lot more better in Lion King. As for this, Bambi and 1 and 2 are absolutely amazing films. I love them both because I like how they didn't do what Fox and the Hound did, and Fox and the Hound is nowhere. It didn't have the best sequels, you know, Fox and the Hound, and Fox and the Hound 2 was absolutely, and I'll show you a review on Fox and the Hound after this. So yeah, stay tuned in my next video. So sayonara for now, and see you in the next video.